Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is VEDA for April 8th, 2018, and it might look like I'm in a weird location with a nifty cool backdrop, but I'm in the craft room. And there's a very good reason that there is now enough wall space for me to have this clipped to the windowsill, so it looks so professional and it's all drapey, woo. No, so today has been one heck of a Saturday. I was all excited because I got notification that my desk was going to be coming today. Not the hutch and not the stand, but the actual desk itself was supposed to be here today. Well, my desk got here today. Half of it did anyway. So apparently, this desk is so large that it requires 2 boxes. There was everything in the box that I had except for the top 2 pieces that will actually finish off the desk, which makes it kind of impossible to put together a pressboard desk. You know, that's the linchpin that holds it all together. That's the important part. So I called UPS to find out if there was a second package that I didn't get notification about. No, they only had record of the 1 box. Okay, but the box I have right in front of me says that it's box 1 of 2. But I didn't have a notification from Amazon about a second box, and there's apparently no second box coming. So UPS suggested I call Amazon since it was a fulfilled by Amazon services deal. So I called them and they said, no, yeah, there's no record of a second box. So we're gonna come pick that box up Monday and we're gonna send you another whole unit. So here's hoping that when they send it this time, I will have both packages so I can put it together. But long story short, the reason that I have this against the wall right now is because I cleared everything out of the side of the craft room where the desk is gonna go. And I'm so aggravated that now I don't have a desk. So now I've got my laptop cramped over on the sewing table next to the printer, which doesn't really have anywhere safe to be right now. So I am sitting on the floor right now with this against the wall. So hopefully I will be able to get some pictures taken for Etsy this evening, since I now have this wall space and there's actually a window ledge right above my head. This is over on the side where the plant is in the craft room. So this will actually be a very good backdrop for taking pictures, even if they're pictures with the mannequin. And yeah, it's been a long day. So this is one of the fancy fabric backdrops that I have, by the way. It's actually quite large and it's got darker edges, which you can't see because it's, you know, over there. And now it's gonna flop back over on me because I rolled it, isn't it? Yeah. No. I say good day, sir. I say good day. I say good day. There we go. All good now. So that has been my day. My kids have been insane. Killian has been Killian, and I was on the phone with my dad for a little bit because I needed some grown-up talk this afternoon. I talked to my mom like all morning, but I usually do that at least once a weekend anyway. So this afternoon, after the frustration of discovering after I opened the stupid box that I didn't have all of the parts to put my damn desk together. For the record, that is a 97-pound box, and I dragged it all the way from the other end of the house down to here, gently laid it down so nothing would break, and everything inside is in really good condition. So if I get another unit and the press board is cracked or anything, I'm gonna be upset. Because this one was all in good condition. It's like, can't I just keep this and you can send me the 2 pieces that are missing? They're like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, why? So unhappy. But the good news is that everything in this room that needs to be moved now is cleared out of here, and I have it all precariously arranged in my bedroom, and apparently it's gonna stay that way until at least probably Wednesday. I think the hutch is supposed to be here Tuesday and the shelf is supposed to be here Wednesday. We shall see when the actual desk arrives. Because from all of the reviews I read, the hutch is excessively heavy and very difficult to get up on top of the desk. So what I want to do, which is why I was excited the desk came today, is I want to get the desk built and set up first. Then set the box for the hutch right on top of it and build the whole hutch on top of the desk, so then I don't have nearly as far to lift it to get it onto the damn thing, because I have nobody here to help me. So it's just me, really. So I'm kind of aggravated that now I have to wait longer for the most important piece, which was supposed to be here first, to get here so I can put all the rest of the stuff together. But I can put the shelf together, at least, the separate. It's almost like a curio cabinet, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. It has been raining on and off all day long. It will pour down rain and then the sun would come out and you'd be like, oh, is it nice enough to maybe get the kids dressed and go to the playground? 10 minutes later, it would be dumping buckets of rain again, so that was no fun. And Killian was bouncing off the walls today because he was bored. I can't really blame the kid, but stressful. And Killian is actually asleep already. He fell asleep on the couch very shortly after I got off the phone with my dad, and he was being an absolute terror. So he's been asleep since just a little bit before 6. I tried to wake him up to eat dinner with us. He did have an afternoon snack at about 3:30, so it's not like he went to sleep hungry, so I'm hoping he'll stay asleep all night. His sleep has been really, really weird the last couple of days. I don't know what's going on because we're not really sick. I mean, I have an annoying cough, but the kids are fine. So I don't know if maybe he's getting his 3-year molars, if he's, I don't know if he's growing. I know he's got a lot going on up here because he's reading like crazy. Things that I wouldn't expect him to be able to read because Hunter can't even read them yet. Although Hunter is picking it up pretty quick, so I think soon Hunter will finally surpass Killian in that regard. It's just a matter of more practice, just like his speech, which he is getting better at. By the way, he's actually saying now a few words that at the beginning of last week were very difficult to understand. He's actually enunciating all of the letters in them like he should, which is awesome. Because there's so many speech-language pathology, speech improvement printouts, I guess, information, exercises you can practice with your kids. There are just so many resources for a menagerie of things available online for free. Like, don't get me wrong, if therapy is what works for your kids as far as that goes, you know, cognitive behavioral therapy, I think they call stuff like that, by all means, go for it. But if not, there are lots of options online if you're willing to be really, really consistent and really persistent. Because Hunter is old enough now that he gets very, very frustrated with things quite easily. And rather than him not succeeding and saying, that's okay, I'll get it next time, he just gets pissed and throws his hands up in the air and stomps off. And I'm like, oh, you are so my child. So my child. As an adult, I have come to realize that part of my process for absorbing things and finding a solution is usually totally losing my mind first. Like, I have to get really, really mad at it and get the crazy out of my system. And then I can focus and be logical and say, okay, now let's move forward with this. So yeah, it has been a long day. And I'm gonna have to get Hunter ready for bed in about half an hour. So, prior to this, you will have seen a clip of me cooking delicious, delicious pancakes for dinner. Which it's a bummer that Killian missed out on them, but because he wasn't awake, we now have enough of them that I can just pop them in the toaster oven in the morning and we can have pancakes for breakfast. They are cheat pancakes because I used Bisquick mix, which I really don't like, but it was on sale for like 60 cents a pack when we were at the store, so I grabbed 4 of them just for quick, easy meals, because I always want my kids to have a home-cooked meal, but sometimes the components aren't always completely farm-to-table fresh, if you know what I mean. But Bisquick mix was my compromise for the evening, so I did that, and instead of using milk in it, I used applesauce and added a ton of cinnamon to it, and had it with fresh raspberries and blueberries and real maple syrup, not corn syrup with maple flavoring. Real maple syrup from a tree. People harvest maple syrup from trees. Aunt Jemima is not real syrup. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, I have rambled long enough, so between this and the time lapse, this video should be of considerable size. I'm just over today and really wishing that it was like Wednesday so all of my stuff to get this room put together could be here. Because we are at the super fun point of communication blackout with my husband. We haven't been able to talk to him since about the 3rd day he was gone, and we won't be able to talk to him until about 2 days before he gets back on a bus to come back here. So that's super exciting, as I'm sure you can imagine. Anyway, this fact drop might actually become a more regular occurrence if, once I have the desk and everything set up, there is still space against this wall, which I believe there will be. We will see how it goes. So anyway, I'm still rambling because I'm starved for adult attention right now. My kids have been driving me nuts, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need grown-up people to talk to who can maintain a thought for more than 30 seconds. Anyway, thank you so much everybody for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.